Hey folks, welcome to part 135 of my playthrough as Marmaros in Crusader Kings II. In the last part we joined in a crusade for Bavaria successfully, and we didn't do too much. Actually only raised the vassal levies, about 11,000 of them or so, when we included our retinue. So it means that my own troops are at full strength for now. The retinue is not too far away from full strength. We have plenty of cash, and a good friend down here is fighting against Genghis Khan, and he's almost out of cash, so this is a perfect opportunity to declare war, and we're going for the great conquest of Croatia. I believe if we're successful, that gives us all of that territory in blue. So stuff up here, here, down here, and here. I've never fought a great conquest war before, or if I have, I've never been successful. So I'm going to go ahead and do this now. I'm 71 years of age, so this will be my last great act before I die, probably. So let's have you just march straight down for the capital. We will raise all our troops here. Get you down in this direction as well. That must be a friend of his or something. Never mind, not interested in them. And I'm going to raise mercs at some point as well if I need them. Before we go any further though, let's see if we have any siege leaders available. Search all men who are adults willing to join. We've got one. Okay, let's invite them to court. How many minor commander slots have I available? 3, so got a couple of flankers there. How about direct leaders? Experimentality I don't like. Nah, not too keen on that. 6.7% for heavy foot troops, or 32%, but morale defense is minus. Now, to be honest, you don't appeal to me at all. 37 martial skill. Pity you're 55. Forest and hills specialisation, not that great. I think most of the territory around us is plains or hills. No, I'm not going to bother with any other commanders. Who do I have already in the realm? Yeah, you look worthy. And Farmland, Steppe and Plains. Vlad, my son or grandson? Lost him now, where's he going? There he is. Grandson. Okay. So I don't want you in there. I like you, but you're a better flanker, to be honest. So you... do I put you in? Or... why not? Throw you right in the deep end. And where's the flankers? These guys. You in there. And... you as well. Oh, they're craven though. Morale defense isn't great. Any other flankers? No. I think what I do then is I wait for the other commander to arrive. There he is. And point commander. then, where are you, Guillem? That's you. All you do is siege, but that'll be fine. Okay, victory, and we captured somebody straight away. It's a good omen. Good series, good omens. Captured somebody else. Off to a flyer. Here comes Prince Elek of Croatia. Let's have you all head for there then. And you are going into Soli. So we're coming to meet you. Yeah, you go in as well. And he turns away. So you can sweep round there, take out that small army. And you're heading... Where? Ah, there. Oh, that's fine. We'll wait until you're locked. Ah, you changed your mind. Well, let's hit them then. And who's in charge of that army? Let's see. Dumitru, Vlad and Guillem in there. You are what? Not very good. Let's... Yeah, let's put you in there. You lead that army. And... yeah, you in there. And I'm not putting myself in. Yeah, that'll do. It's not affected that one? No. Good. A second son born to my grandson. Yeah, duty. Shall do you, Adrian. I should actually be changing some names, which I've totally lost track of who's likely to be the next emperor. You head in for split now. And you're going in there, so we'll come after you. Okay. Back in there. You just stay on split, siege it down. And that being the case, siege leaders, Guillem's leading one, you're leading that army. That'll do. Now we're beginning to get somewhere. But I've got a fever. Nobody's attacking me up near my capital, which is good. Now I've got vomiting. I've got some. There is a plague of some description going around. Just measles. Measles is fine. Pretty sure I was inoculated as a child against the measles. Plus 2 health. That'll keep me going until the end of this war, I hope. Although I'm now on the bog. Keep chasing them down. Bouncing forwards. Yeah, let's seek treatment for illness. Certain conclusion that you have food poisoning. To alleviate your pain, he lit 3 candles and had me join hands with him. After a moment of silence, he had me repeat some words after him in a language I did not understand. Another quarter health. I have food poisoning, right enough. And then the new marshal. Well, we've got just... well, he's leading troops. So is he, you. Food poisoning. Yeah, not in a good state. Prevent myself from losing troops just in case I accidentally do it. Court physician has come to see me and offers treatment for my illness. He explains that there are several different types of treatment he can offer, as long as you know what you're doing. The domain's too big because of my drop in stewardship skill, or trait, or attribute, or whatever. Gear lowered his hand into the bucket he brought to my chambers. When he pulled it out again, a little fish was wriggling between his fingers. Open wide, he prompted you, and dropped it in your mouth. You struggled not to retch as it tickled the back of your throat. Oh, excellent. Successful treatment. I didn't think a live raw fish was a way to treat food poisoning, but it seems to be. Now you... yeah, smash that army and then siege down that county. Actually, and we can split you in half and have you siege down that county. Oh, here they come. And it's probably now time then for me to hire some mercs. 450. Yeah, I think we'll go for the cheaper ones. And you march your way down here. You guys forget that for now. Everyone head for Zadar. Just to give them something to think about. Yeah, you head for there, that'll do nicely. Good. I feel better, I've lost food poisoning. The mercs are heading down for split. I'll actually head for there, that'll do to start with. Now, let's just charge right. Well, no, let's let the mercs get in here. Everyone join in. But the mercs will do the chasing. My spymaster and fellow brother in darkness, Jacob, and I had been discussing a small devotion to Belphegor when he suddenly stood up. I don't want to risk riling up the rabble. I'm busy watching this war unfold. Nice. And you are heading into Donji Kraji. You do that. And you will split. We will split, get it? Okay, captured somebody else. We're at 79%. Went to Zagreb. Well, only wanted half of you up there. I want half in split. Okay. Keep going. Chase them down. You have... you don't have the siege leader. Do you have a siege leader? You do. You don't. Where's my siege leader gone? It's not there. Who's the siege leader then? Right. If you don't have a siege leader in charge of an army, we need to make sure that that changes. Okay. Daughter this time. Focus for you is going to be on intrigue. Is it? That'll do. Another victory. Saint in heaven, blessed guy, blah blah blah. Truly an inspiration to us. You're heading back into Zagreb. resist my full impulses. You want 170 gold to go and seek some improvements in medicine, that's fine. We have prosperity in Marmaros. Let's go backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Okay. 94%. Quite somebody else. The sieges are almost done. There we go. That's 100%. So let's offer peace. And he accepts. Fantastic. Look at the size of Marmaros now. This makes us a target. We'll be excommunicated before you know it, probably. Let's dismiss our mercs. Thank you very much for your service. And let's stand down their troops. Not holding a grand tournament. I will give away some territory. I will now see the realm prosper. And they'll die before that happens. Threat of almost 50%. Good God, that's amazing. I can create the Duchy of Croatia. Well, I shall. Excellent. And we can get some tech. Let's see, castle infrastructure. Or I think we'll go for cities and temples first. And bump up that as well. Okay. So, my unlanded grandson. Let's give you a title. Zadar. Yep, okay, that's fine. Give you that. Over the vassal limit. Damn it. And also give you the Duchy of Croatia. Okay. So I need to ditch a vassal. I also need to ditch Moldavia. Still get this place. Can I press this claim? Claim Bavaria for a kinsman. Who is that? Don't know. Barely a kinsman. You're still trying to get his claims down there. Okay. Well, hang on. Let's see, you've got territory up there. Right. I think that's what we're going to do then. Barely even finished our last war. How many troops? 9,000. Yeah, get the retinue up there. We're going to go and claim that county. How many people are joining? Maybe I shouldn't actually go and claim that just now. Bellringer's wrists are going to be sore. It's time to lay low. I should... I can't... no, I can't suicide. Could summon a familiar. It's not any use to me at all. Okay. Can't believe that's all the troops that we can raise. Another son. Let's see if we can get a genius for you. Yeah, there we go. Midas touched genius. He was ambitious. That sounds like a perfect match. And actually, I don't suppose... no. What do I still hold all of this? Yes, that's fine. I thought I'd lost one there. But I think I need to sit quietly. And just wait to pass. Yeah, I'm not going to tempt anyone to attack me. What I've not done in a long time is look at threats. My grandson's the biggest threat to me. That's nothing to really worry too much about. Can we get any cash here? 25 gold, we'll take it. Yep, I know about that. And I think I'm going to blow some of this money before I die. What can we do in here? Build the next stage. Cost 907. That sounds like a good investment. And here, yes, we'll build that for one of our kin to make use of at some point. Hospital, separated wards, we'll do that as well. And may as well build that up while we've got the money to burn. Improve the castle walls there. And stables here. Castle town there. I'm not going to spend all the cash. What we'll do is spend cash where I can make cash. And yeah, we've got it in there. There. And there. I think that's everything. I wonder. No, didn't think so. Let's clean out the dungeons. Yeah, just release all the prisoners. Go away. would like to take a bit more land. So I can give it to my unlanded son. What are you guys doing in here? I smell profit. You shouldn't be there actually. I got 8 gold, I think. So, yeah, you're supposed to be researching cultural tech in Marmaros, and you are supposed to be collecting taxes in Marmaros, but I think we'll oversee construction instead. Do I want to shut the gates? I don't think I do. Do I? No, I don't think I do. Should I pass away? It wouldn't be that much of a loss. Where did that host never came to anything, did it? I wonder if it wandered into an army during the Crusade and get wiped out. Don't know. Geir has published the results from his medical investigations. The book has not received any notable attention, but at least Geir has developed his skills as a physician. +1 learning. Our hospital now gives us 70% disease resistance there. 10 to so about 80% disease resistance. So we don't need to shut the gates anyway, whether we're happy to die or not. How much are we making? 73. Let's check out the retinue again. We've got loads of space now. So I think we just fill up, maybe, with some heavy infantry. Four more of them. So 2,000 heavy infantry. Let's make it 2.5. And light infantry. So we'll do there. And some archers would be good, I think. It gives a wee bit more heavy infantry as well. So let's do that. Okay, Count. Smell profit. Let's see if we can get another 8,000 gold. 8,000. 8 gold is what I meant. Okay. So I think it's time to put in another break. Carpathia is looking mighty good now. This is disappointing though. There's nobody spending money improving their levies. But I suppose as long as I'm making 50 to 60 gold per month, I'm going to be able to hire a lot of mercs. 60,000! 52,000 from vassals. What the hell are my vassals up to? Oh, I'm losing out, I bet you. Army levies, vassals. Yeah. Able to raise 19%. Yes. I'd forgotten that I had moved so far. I need to balance this out a bit now. Yeah, let's do that. So when you've got weaker vassals, I think it's better to get more cash so you can hire mercenaries. But I think now we need to rebalance it a bit and get more troops from them. Declining that. Okay, so I'm going to put in a break. Thanks for watching. Please leave me a comment, rate the video. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hope to see you again next time. Cheers.